Hey, MEI students, and we're back after our staycation, our spring break. Welcome back. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys and talking to you this week. This week in Modern Economic Issues, we're sort of launching our big final project that we're doing cross-curricularly with most of your 10th grade teachers will be in on this project. And it has a lot to do with the questions that I put down here. How do we define ourselves? A lot of stuff that has to do with identity. One of the things that we worked on before spring break was understanding a little bit about where our community came from, the entrepreneurial aspects of our community, and understanding why San Pedro is a different type of community than other ones. It's very unique in all of Mexico. This week, we're going to look a little bit inside of ourselves and try and see what are the things that help define ourselves. So what I'm asking you to do is to make a collection of things, objects that represent what you did this spring break. And let me walk you through mine. My staycation spring break was spent a lot of the time. I'm reading the Game of Thrones series, and I just started this book, but I finished book 3 over vacation, and that was a real page turner. So when I had some time, I did this cloth up here is a lot of cleaning. I have no help in my house right now, so there is, well, except for my kids and my husband, but that's not quite the same. So I did a lot of cleaning in my house. We dyed some Easter eggs, and that was fun. The exercise mat is because I got on this site called Peloton, and they have I got a 3-month free subscription with what's going on right now, and took a bunch of exercise classes with them. This is representative of all the cooking I did, which I cooked a ton over this vacation. What you're looking at is a recipe from the New York Times. It's like a blueberry corn cake, came out really good, and we're going through that in our house right now. And then finally, yeah, I did spend some time on a device. I really enjoy listening to podcasts, and so that's why I put that in there, and the earphones as well. Sometimes you just have to tune out everyone in your house. So that was helpful in that sense. So yeah, you guys, I want you to do the same thing, and show me your staycation photos, your staycation collection. That's what this really is, and put it up here on the link to the Padlet for your class. And what I would like you guys to do after that is to think about what these objects are really saying about you as a person. So sometimes when we need to talk about ourselves or what do we like, that's kind of a really hard question to answer. What does the collection say about you? What does it say about the time that we're living in, right? This collection is different than what it would have been if, for example, of course, that we weren't in COVID, right? And we were able to go different places. So what has been one positive outcome of the quarantine for you? I would definitely say that for me, like the time spent with my family and the board games and the different things we've played has been a lot of fun. How do you think you're going to be different after the quarantine is over? I really want you to think about these questions and don't just try and answer them in a one-shot deal. You don't have to answer exactly what the question says, but give me a paragraph that really speaks to how these objects are helping us define ourselves, right? And that's what this week's assignment is. The reflection will be in assignments in Unified Classroom, so please send that my way. Everything's due on Friday. So thanks, you guys, and we'll talk during our time this week.